What if I tell you that Grandpa had a solution for almost every problem in the household that costs almost nothing? Simple hacks with which he removed rust from tools, neutralized odors, and repaired things that others threw away. You surely wish he had shown you all that earlier. Grandpa knew how to make do with what was there, with simple means from the kitchen or the garden. No expensive chemical clubs, no complicated instructions, just practical knowledge passed down through generations. Today I'll show you 40 of these old-fashioned hacks. Hacks that work just as well in modern everyday life. They save money, are eco-friendly, and often faster than the modern alternative. Clean cutting boards with lemon and salt. Your wooden cutting board smells like onions? Grandpa knew the solution. Simply take half a lemon, dip it in coarse salt, and rub over the board. The salt acts like a peeling. The lemon disinfects and neutralizes odors. Just let it work, then rinse, and the board smells fresh again. Soak burned pots with baking powder. This hack saves every pot. Simply put baking powder in the burned pot, cover with water, and let stand overnight. The next morning, the burned stuff loosens almost by itself. The baking powder acts like a natural softener. No scrubbing needed. Neutralize fridge odor with coffee powder. Grandpa always had a bowl with fresh coffee powder standing in the fridge. The coffee powder absorbs unpleasant odors like a magnet. Simply fill a small bowl and swap every few weeks. The fridge always smells neutral and fresh. Free clog drain with baking soda and vinegar. Before you buy expensive pipe cleaners, try Grandpa's method. First, put a cup of baking soda in the drain, then a cup of vinegar after. The mixture starts to foam immediately and loosens clogs. Let work for an hour, then rinse with hot water. Works amazingly well. Polish silver cutlery with toothpaste. Your silver cutlery is tarnished? Grandpa polished it with quite normal toothpaste. Simply put a pea-sized amount on a soft cloth and rub the silver with it. The light abrasive effect of the toothpaste removes the oxidation layer. Afterward, thoroughly rinse and dry rub. The silver shines like new. These kitchen hacks already show Grandpa knew how to achieve big effect with simple means. And what he knew in the garden was even more amazing. Drive away. Aphids with soap suds. Aphids on the roses? Grandpa made a soap suds from soap and water. Simply fill the suds in a spray bottle and spray the infested plants. The soap envelops the aphids and suffocates them. Gentle on the plant, but deadly for the pests. Combat weeds with boiling water. For weeds and joints, Grandpa simply took boiling water, pour directly over the weeds. The heat destroys the plant cells, especially effective on young weeds. Eco-friendly and absolutely cost-effective. Enrich compost with eggshells. Grandpa never threw away eggshells. He crushed them and mixed them under the compost. The eggshells supply valuable calcium and improve the soil structure. A natural fertilizer that every plant loves. Fertilize tomato plants with nettle manure. This hack is a real insider tip. Set nettles in a bucket with water and let ferment for about 2 weeks. Dilute the resulting manure with water and water the tomato plants with it. The nettle manure is rich in nutrients and strengthens the plants. Keep snails away with coffee. Ground snails can destroy whole lettuce beds. Grandpa simply sprinkled coffee grounds around the endangered plants. The coffee smell keeps snails away, and the coffee grounds fertilize the soil incidentally. Double benefit for the garden. Pre-treat stains with gall soap. For stains on clothing, Grandpa never went straight to the washing machine. First came the gall soap. Simply moisten the stain spot, rub with the gall soap, and let work briefly. The natural enzymes in the soap loosen even stubborn stains like grass, blood, or wine. Then wash normally. The stain is mostly completely gone. Bleach white laundry with sunlight. White shirts and socks were bleached at Grandpa's not with chemical bleaches, but with the power of the sun. After washing, he simply hung the white laundry in the blazing sun. The UV light acts as natural bleach and removes yellowish discolorations. The laundry becomes radiant white and smells fresh of air and sun. Untangle wool with hair conditioner. Matted wool sweaters were no problem for Grandpa. He put a splash of hair conditioner in cold water and soaked the sweater in it. The softeners in the conditioner smooth the fibers. After a quarter hour, the wool can be carefully untangled again without tearing. Afterward, just gently squeeze out and let dry lying. Drive away moths with lavender. To keep moths out of the closet, Grandpa needed no poisonous mothballs. He simply filled small linen bags with dried lavender and placed them between the clothing. The intense scent of lavender reliably keeps moths away. The clothing smells pleasant and is safe from pests. Absorb odors with newspaper. If wet sports shoes or musty clothing smelled unpleasant, Grandpa had a simple hack: newspaper. He stuffed the shoes or the clothing tightly with newspaper. The paper absorbs the moisture like a sponge from the leather. Overnight, the wetness pulls from the shoe into the paper. The next morning, the shoe is dry and hasn't taken on this unpleasant, musty smell. Clean greasy surfaces with rubbing alcohol. Greasy stovetops or sticky kitchen cabinets, Grandpa cleaned with rubbing alcohol. Simply, some rubbing alcohol on a microfiber cloth and wipe the surface. The rubbing alcohol dissolves the grease immediately without attacking the surface. In contrast to some chemical cleaners, it leaves no harmful residues and evaporates residue-free. Remove limescale with citric acid. Scaled kettles or shower heads were an easy task for Grandpa. He simply put some citric acid powder in warm water and let the scaled parts soak in it. The acid reacts with the limescale and dissolves it gently. After short working time, rinse everything with clear water. The limescale is gone. Care for wooden furniture with beer. To bring lacquered wooden furniture to shine, Grandpa sometimes used a very special means: beer. Simply some beer on a soft cloth and rub the furniture surface with it. The contained ingredients clean and polish at the same time. The lacquer gets a nice, gentle shine without becoming sticky. Keep leather supple with Vaseline. Leather jackets, shoes, or bags Grandpa cared for with Vaseline. A small amount of Vaseline rubbed on a cloth and then gently massaged into the leather. The Vaseline penetrates and keeps the leather supple. It prevents cracks and protects from drying out. Much more effective than many expensive leather care products. Dissolve fly dirt with damp newspaper, fly dirt on the car paint or the window panes. Grandpa never scrubbed with sharp sponges. Instead, he moistened a newspaper page lightly and covered the dirt with it. After a few minutes, the dirt was softened and could be simply wiped off without leaving scratches. The printer's ink in the newspaper is supposed to even have a polishing effect. Dissolve rust with cola. If a rusty wrench or pliers was stuck, Grandpa didn't reach for the saw immediately. He simply dipped the tool in a bowl with cola. Overnight, sometimes only for a few hours, he let the cola work. The phosphoric acid in the drink dissolves the rust. The next morning, the tool could often be moved again and the rust was wiped away. A simple hack that makes expensive special cleaners superfluous. Clean windows with newspaper. Window cleaning was a matter of seconds for Grandpa, and he needed no special cloth for it. He simply took old newspaper. After cleaning the pane with water and a dash of vinegar, he polished it dry with crumpled newspaper. The result was an absolutely streak-free shine. The absorbent nature of the paper and the light abrasive effect of the printer's ink made the difference. Ignite fire with potato chips. If at grilling or the campfire the lighter flame wasn't enough, Grandpa had an unusual hack ready: potato chips. A few chips laid under the wood, and they burned like small torches. The fat in the chips makes them an excellent fire accelerator. Practical if you have no fire starters at hand and need a quick, long-lasting fire. Dry wetness with newspapers and shoes. Wet hiking shoes in the evening were no problem. Grandpa simply stuffed them tightly with crumpled newspaper. The paper absorbs the moisture like a sponge from the leather. Overnight, the wetness pulls from the shoe into the paper. The next morning, the shoe is dry and hasn't taken on this unpleasant, musty smell. A simple hack that extends the life of the shoes. Conserve tools with oil. Grandpa's tools look like new after years. His secret? A thin film of oil. After use, he always wiped his iron tools with an oil-soaked rag. That prevented humidity from getting to the metal and rust forming. A few drops of cooking oil or machine oil were completely sufficient. This small effort saved him a lot of trouble and costs. Let candles burn longer with salt. When Grandpa lit a candle, he did something quite specific before. He put a pinch of salt in the melted wax at the wick. The salt ensures that the wax burns more evenly and slower. The candle burns longer and drips less that way. A tiny measure with big effect that turns a normal candle into a long-time candle. Store batteries in the fridge door. Grandpa always stored unused batteries in the fridge door. The cold slows down the chemical processes in the batteries considerably. That way they last much longer and don't discharge so quickly before you even use them. Simply store in a plastic bag so no moisture gets in. That way, you always have full power in stock. Remove glue residues with oil. If a price tag or sticker residue stuck on glass or plastic, no sharp knife came into play at Grandpa's. He soaked a rag with some cooking oil and rubbed the sticky spot with it. The oil dissolves the glue residue within minutes. Afterward, everything can be simply wiped off without leaving scratches. Much gentler than scratching methods. Glue envelopes with tea. Before there were self-adhesive envelopes, envelopes had to be glued. Grandpa used not always expensive glue stick for that. Instead, he sometimes dipped a brush in strong, cooled black tea and brushed it on the flap. The tea acts as natural glue and holds amazingly well after drying. A thrifty hack from past times that still works. Conserve food with glass. Grandpa was a master of stocking. Instead of plastic cans, he used almost exclusively preserved jars. Whether noodles, rice, lentils, or flour in the airtight closed jars, the food stayed eternally fresh, was protected from moths, and you saw immediately what was still there. Glass is taste neutral, easy to clean, and in contrast to plastic, completely harmless. A sustainable solution that's just as current today as back then. Oil squeaky doors with graphite. A squeaky door Grandpa couldn't stand, but instead of buying expensive door oil, he simply took a soft pencil. The graphite lead pencil he ran several times into the hinges and moved the door back and forth. The graphite powder acts like a dry lubricant, no more squeaking and holds longer than liquid oil even with dust. Fill small holes with soap. If in the wall a small hole for a dowel had become too big, Grandpa had a quick solution. He took a piece of dry bar soap and rubbed vigorously over the hole with it. The soap fills the gaps and bonds with the plaster. The dowel sits tight again afterward. That's only a temporary solution, but saves you if you have no filler mass at hand just then. Neutralize odors with coffee beans. For musty rooms or cabinets, Grandpa had a special hack. He filled a bowl with fresh whole coffee beans and placed it in the room. The beans absorb unpleasant odors and spread a subtle coffee scent, much pleasanter than chemical room sprays. Simply swap the beans every few weeks so the effect remains. Mask water spots with walnut. Scratches or white water spots on wooden furniture were no reason for worry for Grandpa. He simply took a walnut, broke it open, and rubbed with the kernel over the affected spot. The oily ingredients of the nut penetrate into the wood and cover the spot or scratch. The wood gets a richer, more uniform color tone immediately. A natural and almost invisible repair hack. Repair tiles with plaster. A chipped corner on a tile? Grandpa mixed some plaster. The mixed plaster he pressed into the damage, smoothed the surface, and let it dry. Afterward, he could adapt the spot with a waterproof felt-tip pen or some paint to the surrounding tile. No elaborate tile work, but a pragmatic solution that lasts for years. Relieve sore throat with sage tea. At the first signs of sore throat, Grandpa immediately brewed sage tea. Simply pour fresh or dried sage leaves with boiling water. Let steep for 10 minutes, and then drink in small sips. The sage disinfects and calms the irritated mucous membrane. Even more effective is to gargle with the cooled tea. Grandpa always said that's the best medicine for a scratchy throat. Treat insect bites with onion. A mosquito or wasp sting didn't swell much at Grandpa's. His hack was an onion slice. Simply lay a fresh slice of an onion on the sting and hold lightly. The essential oils and sulfur compounds in the onion act anti-inflammatory and take away the itch. After a few minutes, the sting is hardly noticeable anymore. An ancient remedy that helps immediately. Headache with cold washcloth. For headaches, Grandpa took no pill. He went instead to the bathroom. dipped a washcloth in cold water, wrung it out, and laid it on his forehead or in the neck. The cold causes the blood vessels to contract and the pressure to subside. Often 10 minutes rest with the cold cloth were enough to drive away the pain. A wonderfully simple method. Sleep problems with hot pillow. If Grandpa slept badly, it wasn't because of the pillow, it was because of the content. He sewed himself a small pillow that he filled with dried hop flowers. Hop has a calming effect. The pillow he laid at night next to his head pillow. The light scent promoted sleep in a completely natural way. A hack that his grandmother already knew. Muscle soreness with redder spits. After a long work in the garden or a hike, Grandpa knew a means against muscle soreness. Redder spits. He dipped a cloth in the liquid, wrapped it around the painful spot, and let it work. The herb mixture in redder spits circulates the tissue and loosens tensions. The next day, the muscle soreness was like blown away. A home remedy that shouldn't be missing in any home pharmacy. That was Grandpa's knowledge. 40 hacks that make life simpler. Try them out and make your everyday a bit smarter and more sustainable. If you want more of this old-fashioned knowledge, subscribe now to the channel. Until next time, remember, simple is often better.